Hello, welcome to week 12 of Shaw University Online English 113 Fall Semester 2018. Yes, this week we are introducing paper 3. We have been working towards this the whole semester. Isn't that exciting? Okay, so what are we going to do this week? We're going to introduce paper 3 and the concept of thesis writing, and you're going to create the thesis for paper 3. Thesis, the idea of a thesis should not be new by the time you've gotten to this class. Yeah, okay. So, what are we going to be doing? Well, after this video that you're watching right now, there is a lecture on theme right there. This helps you understand what is theme. Okay, so watch this movie right here. This video. It explains a little bit more about theme and how that is it's an important part of what we're going to be doing for this class. Now, you've done your annotated bibliography where you've already kind of dug into theme, especially for a raisin in the sun, which is what we're doing for this class. This helps you understand theme a little bit more to reinforce that concept. There's also a video right here on narrative devices. Narrative devices are basically tools or tricks, I guess. I wouldn't say really tricks, but methods that a writer will use to help develop themes through their writing. So this will help you understand how a theme is kind of put together. This is kind of like the end result. What is the theme? You know, what is it? Well, how do we know that's the theme? Well, these narrative devices, these are some ways that the theme is developed. So those are the 2 videos you're going to watch there. There's also readings available. All right. And then they were going to be writing project 3. So let's go ahead and take a look at writing project 3. Click on writing project 3, and it opens it up. Okay. So we actually already talked about this a little bit when we introduced Writing Project 2. For Writing Project 3, you will write an analysis of a literary work in which you will identify the theme or themes of the work and how those theme or themes are developed. Okay. This work will be assigned by your instructor, or you'll be given a loose list of approved works. For this class, taught by Jason Morgan, me, this semester everyone in this class is doing A Raisin in the Sun. That is the assigned work by me. So that's what we're doing for this class. Am I clear on that? A Raisin in the Sun is what you're doing it on. And again, it's analysis. It's not a summary. It's not a play-by-play of what happens. It's not a matter of this happened and that happened and this happened and that happened. No, that's not what we're doing. It's an analysis of the theme or themes. Okay. And the prompt for this paper is, in what day does the author use narrative, poetic, or rhetorical devices to develop the identified theme? Now, understand the narrative, that could be textual evidence. It could be things actually that's actually in the book itself, which help determine, the way that the theme is developed. Now, again, you are not writing a summary. A lot of students get confused and say, oh, well, I'm going to tell you what happens in this book. A to B. No, I don't want to know the plot, okay? That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking at analysis for the theme and what is going to back that up. Now, your answer to this question will be your thesis, okay? The theme for A Raisin in the Sun is blank, okay? Or the themes of A Raisin in the Sun are blank, blank, and blank. Your interpretation of the literary work is valid as long as you can support it with quotes and information from the piece. So you may have found a theme that you really relate with, and you've got ways to back it up inside the actual text, or you have got the information which you have also found from the outside sources. Okay, so that's how we're going to be writing it. So the requirements are, you're going to use MLA formatting. The paper needs to be at least 4 pages long. That does not include a works cited page. And you need a minimum of 4 outside sources to be used. Okay, that's where we get that stuff from the annotated bibliography. Now, you don't have to use only the sources you use in the annotated bibliography. If you want to go out and get more, you are more than welcome to. But a good paper will have insight from the text itself and insight from research you've done on what the theme or themes are. That's one reason why I'm assigning A Raisin in the Sun, because I know there's a lot of good research out there that you can find as opposed to other things. So, again, general rule is that your quotes should be, no more than, I'll just let you read this, okay? You just basically need to make sure you support why you think it is. Okay. Also, this paper needs to be written in third person. So you wouldn't write, I believe the theme is this, or you should think that the theme is this. No, it's stated as in the theme is this, as like, as created by the following example. So not second person, not first person, it's third person. So that's writing project 3. Again, 4 pages, minimum of outside 4 sources, using MLA formatting on the theme or themes of A Raisin in the Sun. Okay. So for this week, what do you have to do? Well, make sure that you're going to create a working thesis. Basically, I need you to write down a sentence or two that states what you believe the theme or themes are to your paper. Now, you don't necessarily have to explain why at this point in time, because the paper is the why the theme is. But right now, you need to submit, the theme for A Raisin in the Sun is blank. And then the rest of the paper, which we'll write later, will then give us the idea of why that's the case. And again, you have to use outside sources, and you can use your own interpretation from the text that's in the actual play. Have I beat that to death? I think I have. Once again, I've given you an example of MLA formatting, because that writing project 3 has to be in MLA formatting. I've put this throughout the whole course just to make sure you remember it. And there is a quiz on the thesis, which again will help as you kind of go through this. That'll help you kind of get an idea of what your thesis is, a strong thesis and whatever. Again, the quiz can be taken twice and the highest score counts. So basically, 2 things you're going to do for this week. It doesn't sound like a lot, but you really need to nail down what you think the themes are and put that in your thesis. So that's due by November 2nd, and then take the quiz. So the amount of actual work is not too bad, because you just have to watch some videos, kind of start to wrap your head around writing project 3, start thinking about it, come up with a general idea of where you're going to be heading, and then take this quiz on the thesis. Now, some of you will be like, woo, a week off. We just have a little thing here and a quiz. No problem. Yeah, but then you really want to start working on your paper, because you don't want to wait to the last minute working on that to finish it. Okay, so that's what we're doing here for week number 12. Paper 3, thesis writing, more about themes, more about narrative devices and such. All right, now go ahead and get her done.